Yo, y'all, I do appreciate you for getting me to win a long time.
So 2K content
Y'all
creation,
have been
I
wanting
last year.
Coaster 2K space. I took a picture of his face creation, not the actual face creation, but just his face, and I made something that looks similar like to
I
it.
never had the time to sit down and
So
focus
y'all,
on learn step by step.
just know y'all gonna see a lot of people. Y'all gonna see a lot of people in this coaster. If you're watching this, I'm sorry, bro. I just had to. I'm sorry, bro. I ain't mean to do this to you.
I put my head down for 6 months, just uploaded and uploaded, and it's got better and better. And
Let me clean my room.
like being 2K, and 2K is in a lot more stuff. I feel like for content creators and people trying to make a name for themselves, and they've definitely been giving people a platform. I feel like that has definitely evolved over the last couple of years.
Absolutely, absolutely. So where does some of that passion come from? Do you have like a favorite mode in the game?
Oh man!
I love everything, but you know,
so
I'm
I play
a
basketball.
kid, so okay, all right, he's a basketball player.
I played basketball my entire life.
What
dude.
position?
I was a point guard, a 3, a 5. It depends which team I played for. Because school ball, I was taller than everybody. I was a 5. If I played like AAU or competitive basketball, I was a 3 or a point guard. So it just depended who I played for. But being able to play basketball competitively like that and then translate into 2K, I feel like there wasn't much of a transition. I feel like my life was kind of swayed that way. It was definitely just like, all right, this is your road to stay with basketball, and this is where basketball took it. So this is where we're at. This is where we're at, for sure.
So when you're going to make a build, before you do content, you running a 2, a 3, 4, 5? Like, what's your favorite position?
Content, personally, I think the bigs do the dirty work. The dirty work for the big men, they get it done. They set the screens.
And pass to them, please. Pass to them.
If they're open, you gotta pass to them, please. So they do the dirty work. They set the screens. They do the extra push. If they get the rebound and kick back out to the point guard, because point guards shoot every shot this year.
Every shot.
So they just kick back out. I would love to do that. But me personally, making content-wise to getting the most eye-attracting clips, I would say. Point guard is cool because you can dribble and all the other stuff on that. Throw good passes, shoot from half court and stuff. The big men have their own lane, where you can dribble, but it takes a little more time to get that under your belt, definitely. So doing the dirty work, I would say, would be my favorite part of 2K, for sure.
And when it comes to your content creation, like I said, you've done a lot of tutorials for the community to get better at the game, to learn dribble moves, to find the best jump shots. You had some nice
I know you like the jump shots.
I like the jump shot. I had to tweak mine a couple times until I started getting those wet greens out there. Where do you start with creating content to help educate fans? Like, do you like to teach them about how to play styles? Is it about shooting? What is it for you?
Okay, so basically when I start, I want to give everybody the fundamentals, basically everything you need. You need a jump shot, you need the right animations, you need the right motion styles, and you need to know which type of animations you're going to get and how to time them. Right? So I try to give everybody the foundation. This is what you need, and then we can grow on that foundation. So once you take the tutorials that are like, this is how you dribble, you can put this dribble tutorial with your jump shot, with this motion style. Then I'm going to teach you to time it all. You can go into the park and practice it, just get your reps. And after you do reps, you'll notice once you do something 100 times, you're better than you were at the first. So if you just keep trying and trying and trying, you have no option to get better.
What are some of your favorite modes to play in 2K?
My favorite modes, I'm definitely a park guy, right? Yeah. I'm a park guy because I like to get my community involved.
In the park, what are some ways that fans can find success in these 3v3 games or 2v2? Yeah. So these games are tough. These games are tough out there. I know what would you give to new players?
It's easier said than done, obviously, but so if your big man doesn't have pass accuracy, you're probably going to struggle a little bit, Big man's got to have his eyes open looking for the passes out. That's how I feel like you're going to win the games, definitely.
Absolutely. You've had so much content in offense, but let's talk about defense. What advice can you give about defense?
Here's how I play defense on the park in 2K. We stay on a side. Each side, the big man, he stays with this big if he pops, but basically the two guards, if they wrap, because a lot of people like to run wraps, you just stay on the side, which cancels that out. So then they'll bring a screen up and put the other guy who's doing the wraps in the corner. But once the big man's coming up setting screens, you guys have to know that the big man has to show on the shot for a brief second, not a long time, just enough to change the jump shot. Okay, so the guard can get back. Our big that just was contesting the guard can drop back to the paint, box out, and hopefully get the rebound. Hopefully. But eventually you'll get it. But that's exactly how you have to play defense if you want to win on this game. And you have to be in the passing lanes, right? But the passing lanes can also get you beat, right? So I know you've been in a situation in the rec where your buddies reached and there is the easy 3, right? So overreaching will get you killed this year. definitely, it will definitely put you back.
You hear that, Danny? Overreaching
gets you.
No good, Danny. No good. You began with getting your jump shot down, getting your motion styles and dribbling, but where do you think fans can really evolve their game over time for some of the more advanced types of
so if you really want to evolve your game, you need to have the foundation tutorials that you can watch online or mine or basically whatever you watch. But you need to be able to incorporate smaller things into your game. There's smaller things that they don't show you, or people don't teach you all the way. There's pass fakes. There's an indicator under your player that shows you your contest. You can make that turn green and shoot the ball.
It's the little details.
The little details.
Big difference.
Then there's like controller settings. There's like passive hand switches.
Yes.
You know, high risk, low risk. You know, there's so many different details that you have to get correct this year, or with 2K in general. So you just gotta get them.
And I have to say, I like the info that you drop for the fans. It's always nice to hear from content creators and aspiring burgers. So make sure to check out all his tutorials and content. And where can fans find you at?
I'm on TikTok at XUncleKano. I'm on Instagram as well at XUncleKano, and YouTube XUncleKano.
There it is.
Last week, we saw 2K TV team member Blake take his My NBA OKC Thunder and defeat the 2015-16 Warriors.
Quite the game. What a feat. This is the best part about My NBA. You can rewrite NBA history any way you want in these eras.
And well, since then, Danny's Miami Heat pulled off the Eastern Conference win over the Atlanta Hawks, advancing his team to the NBA Finals.
So, who will Danny be meeting in the final championship game of the Curry era series?
We'll find out today. Take a look. It's My NBA Steph Curry era, and now Blake is going to face Brian and the San Antonio Spurs. A great WCF in the making. Blake, you just took down the highly favored and #1 seed Warriors in the West. How are you feeling going up against Kawhi Leonard and the Spurs?
Feeling great. You know, went on the road, got it done in Golden State. Now we're going to San Antonio, and we know it only gets harder because it's user controlled this time. So I know Brian is it's gonna be tough. It's always a tough matchup against Brian.
Ooh, hey, at least for me, Zaza Pachulia has been eliminated. So I like Kawhi's chances in this game.
I actually had a pregame talk with my backup center, Larry Sanders, and told him to be ready to bruise Kawhi Leonard.
I love the start to the game.
Transition take fouls did not exist.
That's that human part of the game coming back into play now. The person-to-person play.
Rodney, Danny, any predictions?
Whoever makes the most threes will win. That's a good prediction. Don't make no more than 2.
Oh, it came with a prediction and it came with a swipe at the end.
Big shot. I really needed that one.
You better watch the way you talking to me. Hello? Come through with that beat, cause I ain't working for free. Hello? I got a bunch of bad, they all with me. I got love for put my neck on freeze. Who that said they with me right now? Who that said they my being honest? Ain't nobody my I promise. Got a lot of options, but my is the hottest.
Shout out to my baby icy girl for the win. I'm Clark Kent in the nigga chin in the put a dent in the. I was born to sin. Her money good up water and I'm learning to swim. Work too, she ain't breaking them in. I just bought her a new, now she spin. I can't get the get with this, she sneaking it in. And she pleading the fit, cause she ain't see. And she setting all the trends, she ain't never on the fence. Gucci handbag, brother. What she spit was like your rent. Help your man's out, brother. He look broken in a. Watch your words too, I'm riding with a fan of pit.
Boy, you better watch the way you talking to me. Hello? Come through with that beat, cause I ain't working for free. I got a bunch of bad they all with me. I got love for put my neck on free. Who that said they with me right now? Who that said they my being honest? Ain't nobody my
Brian, come on, what's going on? It was 14-14 3 minutes ago. You haven't scored since.
I know. He went on a run.
Now, here's Ingles.
Yes, big shot. Joe Ingles with the first three of the game. Thank you.
And then Gian Leon hits the second. No.
Blake went on a 9-0 run, but Brian's not dead just yet. He clawed back, and we are at 23-20. OKC up 3, the start of the third quarter.
I have to say, I feel like Blake is in complete control of this game, but Brian's right there, so we got a lot of game to go.
Chris, do you find it interesting that Brian has Kawhi Leonard, but he's made Derek Favors the go-to guy?
Yeah, it's a choice.
Ooh, that's not a foul.
You know, I find it interesting that it's a 1-point game, and my game plan is working.
Chirp, chirp, chirp.
Chirp, chirp, chirp. Get that out of here.
Ooh, okay. Ginobili! Come on!
I didn't take that. That was a auto timeout.
Look at Ginobili at the ripe age of 39 years old. You think he's impressive in San Antonio?
That's a big one.
He hit, and that's the second three.
That's number 2, you're right.
That was Rodney's key to the game. Whoever hits 2 threes first.
They finish off the third quarter.
42-38, here we go.
Kawhi, no good.
Biggest moment of the game? Yes. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Prepared for this scenario. Little time, need a 3.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes!
No way.
What a shot!
That was huge, Blake.
Get in. Oh, it's good at the buzzer! Kawhi Leonard for the win! Let's go!
Oh, man.
You couldn't script a better game than what we just played right there, folks.
That was a good game, Brian. Dang. Good shot. Good shot to end it.
Blake, how you feeling?
You know, hey, we played good. You just got to tip your hat. Brian managed the game very well, handled the starting deficit, and bounced back, and it was competitive from that point on.
Congratulations, Brian. You are going to the NBA Finals against Danny. I cannot wait for this matchup. Ready for some 2K TV Interactive? In our 2K TV My NBA series, we have the Miami Heat going up against the San Antonio Spurs in the finals.
When was the last time these two teams met up for the championship title?
Was it 2012, 2013, 2014, or never? If you answered 2014, enjoy the VC. Be sure to check back in for all of that action and to find out if we rewrite history in NBA 2K25.
Next week, Uncle Kano takes on the 2K TV Challenge. Have you? Go do it now. Remember, it's Blacktop 2v2 against cover athletes Jason Tatum and Vince Carter on Hall of Fame difficulty. And share your plays with us over social using the hashtag 2KTV Challenge.
Until next week, enjoy the game.
You clever. See, bro, you ain't living.
Yeah.
We are back with a
Our starting lineups, a look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting 5 for both teams.
Guys, you have to admire the way these two teams play. They're all about ball movement.
I mean, you look at the stat sheet, look at the assist numbers these teams put up. There's not too much hero ball going on. They're unselfish.
Yeah, both sides are focused on working the ball around and generating the best shot possible. It's fun to watch.
Now here's Charles. Pass to Mabry. The shot's good on the assist by Tina Charles.
A very effective shooter. Mabry well within her range there. Almost a layup if she's open.
Now here's Mitchell. Clark outside. Let's go with a 3. Gets it to go from downtown.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Charles. Pass to Mabry. Indoor fall. Outside Charles.
KTV.
This week, we're starting off with your top assists. For those helping make those plays out there, this top play segment is for you.
And the rest of you get to decide who did it best. Get ready to vote.
everyone, this is Sacramento Kings public address announcer Scott Moak, and it's all about the playmakers today. Here are your State Farm top assists.
Have you all seen those videos that were like,
let's go.
Respiration 300. I have plenty of time to get out. Phew.
Your first option is Kicks 2X in the proving grounds. Anticipates the inbound pass.
Check the score. Was just down 10. I told coach, put me in the game if you want to win. This real life is not no game, we don't pretend. To the front, 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 to the back, 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 to the back. So come on.
Stars a lot heavy, they've been telling me my fate. Trying to give me silver, think that I don't know my place. Stay in my lane too long, it give me a bad taste. Everything I done been great, that I erase. They're my favorite, I'm not composition, got a Mastercard. Our ratios everything, no Fibonacci spiral, pocket money, that's the evidence.
Pretty face.
Hold on, y'all. I think I'm finna get my VC. Yeah, my dad get out the bathroom. I'm getting my VC, okay? Y'all, what type of build should I make? Well, what?
Circle really fast.
It's a rush. What the fuck? Get away from It's this simple.
precision. I pick or make my selection on who I choose to be with. Girl, don't touch. I know you want it to, but there's something I don't do. Tipping for life. That's like making it rain every month on schedule. Let me tell you, get your parasol umbrella, cause it's gonna get better. Prepare you for the sea support. She's supposed to spend it on that baby, but we see she don't.
As Paul McCartney, the lawyers couldn't stop.
Send her into outer space, I know he wish she could, cause he paying 20K a day, that is eating good. Like an infant, just getting drunk, cause you miscalculated the next.
From the giddy up, better choose the right one or pick the kiddies up.
is a dish that's best served cold. The good young while we all grow old. In a world where you never bite a hand that feeds you, and if he cries wolf, you can never believe him. Easy come, so they say, it's all we know. And in fall, then we fall, puppet strings.
Back on television telling lies to me. If a penny for your thoughts, then it's costing me. Just the luck of the draw in the and an eye for an eye in today's economy.
So they say, be a
see the city while in the Yami right now with it. She needed some clout, you not even relevant what this about. I know some from the south, get little sister them in the mouth. Whoa, know I be it out. They like back on it. Look how you slugging it out. Some keep telling me, some keep telling me, I'm real. Keep it cool, play the fool. Some keep telling me, trying to ignore it. Some keep telling me, some keep telling me, telling you what. Go with your move or you gon' lose. Some keep telling me, I can't go. Some keep telling me, them. Some keep telling me, stay on the road. Some keep telling me, give it a little minute and its true colors gon' show. Some keep telling me, keep me up. Some keep telling me, get it and go. Some keep telling me, God watching over me, but I feel the demons getting close. He be pillar talking about me and my people. Must be hurt. Plus he a rapper too, he really wanna feature. 12 by verse. He ain't, I know, a hoe, a real. We ain't got a tat, it still ain't. Now why you do that for? Some keep telling me, I ain't buying the story you selling me. If you ripping that loaf, you better eat. We don't tolerate starving in BGE. They out here paying for, I'm playing for keeps. Laid up with a op for a week. Bon appetit, rose pedal my feet, my status elite. They talk about you rich or poor. Whoever ain't with you, whoever ain't with me, everybody. Whoever ain't with me, trying to take her for another. Now you winning, nah, don't switch up now. I done put you in it. Some keep telling me, some keep telling me, some keep telling me. I'm hearing voices. Keep it cool, play the fool. Some keep telling me, trying to ignore it. Some keep telling me, some keep telling me, telling you what. Go with your move or you gon' lose. Some keep telling me, I can't go. Some keep telling me, them. Some keep telling me, stay on the road. Some keep telling me, give it a little minute and its true colors gon' show. Some keep telling me, keep me up. Some keep telling me, get it and go. Some keep telling me, God watching over me, but I feel the demons getting close.
Yeah, this for the culture. Gotta keep it straight like Travolta or the crease upon jeans. With Travolta, we was dancing like machines. And JB, capable the shoulders of the mic Prince. Pulled about the holster. The same tree it represents. The hashtag's alive and with us moving like magic. The ultra with his classic. Now I ain't reinvent the wheel. I simply put some spinners on it and begin to feel. So many layers to my people, but we tend to feel as though the media presents us like we said.